Meanwhile, the Hero World Challenge begins today with some of the top-ranked players in the world teeing it off at the Albany golf course in the Bahamas. Now, the withdrawal of Tiger Woods due to injury has slightly dampened the buzz around the tournament, but there are a whole host of players who are ready to battle it out for the title and the world ranking points on offer. Now, Viktor Hovland is the defending champion, and he spoke with WION's sports editor Digvijay Singh Deo. Listen to what he had to say.
The Hero World Challenge tees off at Albany on Thursday. I have the defending champion, Viktor Hovland, here with me. Thank you for your time, Viktor. You know, Tiger Woods yesterday seemingly put a target on your back because he said the golf course is in great shape. There's going to be lots of birdies. Pars won't cut it. But this rain sort of changes a lot of things.
Yeah, you know, I think this place all depends on the wind. The rain certainly makes it longer, and you're going to have a lot more longer irons into some of these greens, but it's also going to make it softer. So that means that you can attack certain pins a lot more. You can give yourself a lot of birdie looks. But it's, yeah, it all depends on the wind here. You get a lot of those par fives downwind, you can have short irons into the holes, but they're into the wind, it becomes a long ways, and if there's no wind, it's going to play a little bit longer, some of those holes. So, yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting.
Yes, we'll take it as it comes. For you, Viktor, you've come here in very good touch. How do you look back on the last 12 months, the way your sort of game has evolved and the way you've performed?
It's been interesting. Obviously, won at the start of the year in Dubai, and that was an awesome win. Won here 12 months ago, and that was a lot of fun, played great. And since then, I've put myself in contention a lot. And even some of those weeks, I feel like I haven't played that well and still put myself in a spot where to win the golf tournament. And I contended in a major for the first time. So there's a lot of good memories from this year. I've improved a lot of facets of the game, but at the same time, I feel like I've trended in the wrong direction on a couple of things, and you know, that's a little frustrating because I feel like I could have done a lot better this year if that hadn't gone the way that it has. But at the same time, it means that if I get back to where I was in that particular area, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, perhaps you could just take a leaf out of Scotty Scheffler's book, because last year you held him off, it's a thrilling duel right down till the end, yeah. And then he sort of went and had this unbelievable stretch as well. But just looking at the year that's just gone by, Tiger Woods said it yesterday as well, that it's sort of been a generational shift, a lot of younger players coming through, and that's great for the sport.
Yeah, I think so. I think with every kind of young guy that's winning and doing well, it's proving to the guy that's a little bit younger that it's possible. And then when that guy does the same thing, it motivates the other guy that's a little bit younger again. So it just, like, everyone just pushes each other, and there's so much information out there that you can learn, and I think you can grow at an exponential rate than maybe you could before. So I think that's why you see a lot of young guys out there.
Yes, I just want to pick up on something else which Tiger said as well yesterday. And he said that we need the younger champions coming on the PGA Tour because it's been a tough year for the sport. A lot has been said, a lot has happened as well. For you, what's that hook for you which has kept you here? Is it that legacy which Tiger talks of, that's the biggest draw for you?
I think for me, I just want to see how good I can become. And my goals are always just try to get better at golf. That's what drives me. You know, obviously money and other things are nice, but I just want to see how good I can become. And then when I'm old and look back and think about what I've accomplished, and I think, you know, with the current ecosystem, I think that's done at the PGA Tour. Yeah.
It's a long way before you get old. Long time to go.
I hope so.
But the other big question this year is the Ryder Cup. You know, the President's Cup, we saw the American camaraderie. Last time, Europe didn't have a very good outing. But that core is pretty strong at the moment. There's you, there's Rory McIlroy, John Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton, Shane Lowry, Matt Fitzpatrick. And now you have the Hero Cup also coming up to sort of get that team bonding together. Are you excited?
Very. As you said, we didn't have the best showing last year, but as a professional, that was probably, you know, one of my fondest memories playing golf. So it was incredible being a part of the team with those guys, and you know, all those guys were essentially legends that in European golf that I've looked up to. So just being around them and being on the same team and create memories together, that was really special. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of guys that are underestimating kind of how our team is going to be for next year. So I hope we surprise a lot of them.
Okay, before I let you go, one question I wanted to ask you. You know, I've basically all my career covered the Olympics, you know. Norway very good in Winter Olympics. Yeah. But this is a new generation of superstars in your country, you know. Obviously, there was Magnus Carlsen, the world champion in chess, and you've come around. Casper Ruud has reached 2 Grand Slam finals. Erling Haaland just pumping in goals for fun at Manchester City. There's Karsten Warholm, Jacob Ingebrigtsen, you know. Do you guys ever get a chance to catch up, or do you sort of keep tabs on what the other one's doing?
I think we all look at Norwegian media, and they do a good job of following up on everyone, and so it's obviously hard not to see what Erling and all the other athletes are doing. I haven't lived in the States for 6 years now. I don't get to go back that much and don't get to meet them and talk to them all that much, but I'm still supporting them on the sidelines, and it's obviously cool, as you said, as a kind of a winter nation to do a lot of cool things in summer sports.
Okay, on that note, thank you so much, Victor, for joining us, and hopefully you enjoy your time out here. Hopefully you rediscover what you've been looking for, and hopefully come Sunday we have another chat.
I hope so. Yeah, thank you.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.